don't we have a great bit to discuss? But anyways, question. The first shadow. Yeah, what is it? Am I the strongest shadow you've ever seen? Outside of Shadow Bear, yes. Which makes you the second strongest shadow in, well, reality. Are you just saying that because I'm your leader? Or do you mean it? The fact you were a created shadow. The fact you are so strong as a created shadow is insane. Well, it's time for you to see something else I can do. Well, I want to talk to those locals, but without risking anything, so meet us split. My purpose is to simply talk to them, ask a few questions, relay memories back, and make sure everything is successful. Essentially, what I did was I took a portion of myself and grafted it to the endo. As long as I have enough energy to sustain it, it could live as long as I can. It's very taxing. I haven't seen someone do this since a clone. This is my. This is thought to be impossible since Maker destroyed most of us. Now go. Wait, no. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Now, please introduce yourselves. We're sorry we were unable to get to this yesterday. We just had a few things on our plate, as you know. My name used to be Pink Bear. Huh. Then they dyed me orange. So now I just go by Orange Bear. Not my best work, but hey, best I got. But they call me Prisoner O. O-1. I was the first. They figured out that all they had to do was take our collar and then we kinda went docile. My name used to be White Rabbit, but I promise I'll find some normal animatronic out there and make him White Rabbit. We need a White Rabbit. Once my color was gone, my powers, they left. What powers? As White Rabbit, you get immense strength. You get somewhat faster and, well, it depends if you have friends who can travel through the multiverse or not. If you have access to the multiverse, you essentially become kind of a maker. But no multiverse, no, you're weakened a bit. do we still have? Yes, we do. Would this put your memories inside of this new White Rabbit? Yeah, why you ask? It would just become me, but before I lost all the memories of the previous White Rabbits. We have a prisoner. Will he remember anything? Nah, it'd wipe his memory if I do it. Only if I do it. If anybody else do it, he'll remember. If I do it, erase his memories. That way he can become the true White Rabbit. And since I used to be White Rabbit, I could teach him a thing or two. An edge, an advantage we might need. It won't be as strong as, let's say, a Mecha, but it'd be strong enough to technically have our own Golden Freddy on our side. A weak Golden Freddy on our side. Correct. I'm as strong as a Golden Freddy, so yeah. Get the prisoner. He doesn't have a suit. Should I fix that? Find a spare Bonnie suit now. It's a good thing I was in the archives yesterday. I'll find the prisoner and put him in a suit. Prisoner, what did he do? He's one of them. A pirate. A particularly nasty one at that. Things they did. It's a corrupted Bonnie. Could you cure a corruption? Oh yeah, once I do the White Rabbit's ritual, it'll kill everything. It would make him me, but with all the memories of the previous ones, not his. But anyways, he got corrupted. All his memories got corrupted with him. He won't have a bit of personality. I used to be leader of the Cupcake Army. You were the best medic ever. Do you still have any? No, they were all slaughtered. Yeah, I used to have a spaceship. I explored millions of worlds. I wasn't even a neon. They just turned me into this. We could erase your memory. Yar! We could erase your memory and send you back. No. Yarg. That already happened, Foxy, in my universe. As I've seen, you can only have one of something if you don't want to break it. I don't want to potentially cause an incursion. Incursions are becoming more and more scarce. I'll give you that one for now. Come on! I let you out of your cage and you said you'd follow me. I work only for my masters. Get over here or I'll shock you. And I don't understand why you gave me a more complete suit. Oh, you'll know why real soon, because if you worked for, or who you worked for, you should know this man's face. Ugh. Hey, put me down! Boom! Do your ritual already. Red Rabbit, I'm greatly scared. Red Bear, agreed. Hippitis, hoppitis. sail, oh, hippity hoppity sail, oh, hippitis hoppitis, da 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 da. God, how long was I out? Ugh. Great, everything worked according to plan. And sadly enough, you have a similar voice. I can change that, I will. I think I'll go for a bit of more accent here, yeah. Yeah, I'll deal with this one for now. I prefer more of a interesting approach. Well, nice to meet you. I know you. You're familiar. I know you. Hey, you're the neon guy that built the... Alright, I was supposed to be here. A white rabbit. Oh God! Red Rabbit, where's my shotgun? I don't know if I can reach it in time. Calm down. Who is the leader here? Oh, that'd be me. Let's just step over here. Simmons. You does anything dodgy? Toss me my gun. Sure thing, boss. We are a mostly extinct species. Something we share. Wait a second. Yes. What's your deal? We work together. We have a common enemy. And you have something I could use. And we have something you need. Such as you have something we need. What is it you think we need? Power, strength, the ability to fight back. We have the outsiders in our own little military. Organized by the Reds and Blues. Familiar, your faces. All of your faces. Just the Reds, though. They look awfully familiar. So does the Blues. No, I must be hallucinating. They didn't have suits. Anyways. So, what do you guys need from us? All we need is endos and access to the beam. We can create more shadows that way. More? I'm sorry, but that's where I remember you from. Oh no. How do I do the thing? The thing? What thing? The thing where I power up? You know... Sorry, sirs, but do you know why the shadow race went extinct? Say it. So after the second maker got corrupted by a shadow, the first creation the second maker made after being corrupted was this nasty scar called Shadow Bear. The king of the shadows. The second maker knew if he had someone like that under his thumb, he would win, and he was right. He thought. He made one mistake and thought. The first maker couldn't do anything, thinking he took all his powers. He did. So the first maker created the third maker. And the third maker, gifted with the blade of the first maker, killed everyone that served the second maker. Now, the third maker, Maker Prime, as he has now been dubbed by the first maker himself, has created a race of makers. And shadows were still in control, but these many makers caused trouble in shadow regions, destroying, pillaging, just starting a bit of an uprising because the makers were a bit abused. They weren't able to use their powers. They were only able to use the power of which the shadow districts allowed, causing, and the shadows did everything to stop an uprising. So then they exterminated most of the makers. But the makers uprised, and Maker Prime stopped the war. And now there are few of both sides. But some makers are human. They were never harmed, for no one knew who they were. Okay, now, you look familiar. When were you created? Check yourself. Interesting. Shadow energy traced. What? Okay, I figured out the source, but I don't know where it is. And your source clears. You just happened to take a form that looked familiar. You weren't created in the same era. You're lucky. There's only one shadow in our group that was the first, and we have a second one who was in the war but helped the makers during their uprising. Might I tell you a story? A very, very long time ago, this was a district of shadows. Under the control of yours truly, this was a district under the Neon Army during the time a great army. Not so much now. But shadows and makers lived in peace. But once your war that you waged happened, because your people
are the ones who started it. You were afraid. And the makers didn't start it, trust me. The articles do suggest I fought with the makers. I was a part of the first platoon. They were attacked first. There were no rebellions beforehand. What? What? And then, one of your shadow generals came here. And the shadows were forced to fight. They came to me for help, and we tried with the best of our ability to get him out, but I asked the High Council, and they didn't give me permission to fire. So we pushed him back without shooting. He convinced too many people, and then, well, there was once 100 of us before our very much weakened military got wiped by the Voidwalker and his gang. We share the same troubles. That Voidwalker denied us the same treatment. He tried to capture us and absorb us for our energy. Now they have no access to golden energy. Some access to golden energy and shadow, but not nearly enough to sustain themselves, so now they're going to go through what we call degradation. The only one there that won't be affected is the Creator, because he stopped using it years ago, as you can see by his more decrepit body. He could regain all his strength, but he refuses to, which gives me some respect. But, Shadow Bear, he won't. Why? Because he's pure. And the Voidwalkers made a void. So as long as the two void dimensions exist, which they have to, there's no killing. Well, there is killing him, but there's no cutting his power off. Hey, God, they're smart. The employer was never a part of any of it, so he's beyond safe, and I don't know if the Creator is still working with Freddy and his gang, or if a new war will begin. This is for the greater good. There's not many of us. You know what? I'll cut it straight. Listen, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. I told all of them to stay behind and not come if I get hurt. So, which one of them am I supposed to kill again? Damn it. I don't remember which one. That one seems important. Ah! Huh. Who are you? Wait. He's not with us. Simmons! I'm in Red Rabbit. Get out of the way! That won't kill me. And then Shadow Kenny went to another world. Simmons cleaned my gun. I'm a Red Rabbit. Fine. We almost got shot! What were you thinking? Obviously, he was trying to hit the cat, which he injured. Is anybody else injured? I can help. Another one. I swear we have no ties with him. We don't know who he is. He's telling the truth. Sadly enough, he's telling the truth. Because I know out of everybody here, I want to kill them the most. After all they've done to the Makers, after all they've done to multiple incarnations of the White Rabbit's homes. Only one White Rabbit was a shadow. He's the only reason I didn't kill you on sight. You know what? We'll help you with one thing. One thing. In exchange for nothing, you get to make one more shadow, and I will get you in touch with the Outsiders. Okay? That's our deal. I'll get you with the Outsiders, and then they'll escort you to your own world. But one thing, you know the first shadow, right? Mm-hmm. I want him to tell us the story. He can't. For now, at least. I'll get everything ready. Then you leave. Sure thing. That's today's video. Now, the next video will be an Outsider video. Because the Outsiders are going to essentially work on this, get that done. And then it'll continue with the Neon City story, which we are about to introduce a new bad, essentially. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video at any point, please consider liking, subscribing, comment down whatever you'd like to say below. Share this video with all your friends, and if there's any video ideas you'd like to see me do in the future, comment it down below, or anything you'd like to say, and yeah. I really love doing this, and I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I love making these. Till we meet again, see you in the next one! Bye-bye!